How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we are talking about something that I don't normally talk about, but is nevertheless one of the most important things for myself and fellow card game players out there, and that of course is your card gaming accessories. Today I'm going to showcase two different types of sleeve from Dragon Shield, as well as one product that I didn't even know that they had that has actually been very useful to me. And one of those sleeves might just be my absolute favorite sleeve that I've ever used. And if you are like me and have played card games for basically your entire life, or maybe even if you've only been playing them for a couple weeks, couple months, you might have gone through many different sleeves. I have played with sleeves from every brand under the sun, so I have a little bit of experience when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I just gotta say, these sleeves are so good. They're so good. So one of them is great, one of them is pretty good, but the other one is like probably my favorite. So before we get started, I do want to mention one quick thing. If you are looking to pick up any Flesh and Blood, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, or any other card game product, I highly recommend checking out Channel Fireball. They have a brand new marketplace where local game stores list their products, so buying from them goes and supports that local game store, and using the promo code ROGUE goes and supports me, which I greatly appreciate. I also have a Dragon Shield affiliate code in the description down below as well, so if you want to pick up any of these Dragon Shield products, go ahead, go down there, use the affiliate link, and it also goes and supports me. And you might be asking yourself, okay, why does he have a Dragon Shield affiliate link? Is he just like, you know, this is an advertisement? It is not. It is not. They approached me and they're like, hey, we like your content. Would you like to review some of our stuff? We'll give you an affiliate link. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Dragon Shield is already among my absolute favorite card sleeves on the market. And they sent me a bunch of stuff to review, and some of them I was actually blown away by. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have the Dragon Shield Art Matte Sleeves. Now, these are not the newer brushed sleeves, which you can do your own custom sleeves with. I do have a full video on that already. I think they are fantastic, if not a little expensive. These ones are the Art Matte sleeves, and as you can see, there's a veritable cornucopia of options. There are significantly more options than this, but these are some of the ones that I've been personally trying out. As you can see, you know, the boxes are very slim. I have been trying these out, and overall, I really like these. These have that same Dragon Shield quality that you would come to expect from a Dragon Shield sleeve, but there's a couple things that I'm not a huge fan of. I don't hate them about this, but I'm just not like the biggest fan. First of all, they all have this kind of like bordering around it. We'll talk about these silver ones, by the way, in a second, but for the regular Art Matte, they all have kind of like this white border, and that's fine if, you know, you're cool with that kind of stuff. It doesn't give you like the full art experience, but I think it's acceptable, right? I don't think it's terrible. It's just an aesthetic choice. Also, the whiteness, the stark whiteness, and this is another aesthetic choice. Personally, I like the inside of my sleeves to be much darker, or to be congruous in some way, and to have like this very orange setting, this very orange theme, reflecting that which is on the art on the sleeve. It's just white here, and for whatever reason, it just makes the cards feel a little bit more bland or washed out. I'm not sure how to put it, but that is my really only critique of these. The shuffle feel is great, and I generally really like these overall. The silver matte sleeves, the silver matte art sleeves, however, I like a lot more for the same reasons, where like it solves a lot of these. So I like having the silver inner side, and the back just kind of has this nice silver sheen to it. So I really like these. I would love to see more options for the silver and possibly even like a gold matte art sleeve. I think that would be amazing, and I would love to see this type of option available for custom sleeves. That is a huge hope of mine. I think that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put these away, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing with these sleeves. which are these. These are some of the decks that I've been using to test out these sleeves, and I've been giving them kind of the run through. This one is the silver matte art sleeve, and this one is just the regular matte art sleeve, plus something that we're going to talk about in just a second that I think is a product that is frankly quite astounding. I didn't realize they had this, and it's super useful, super useful, especially for you tournament players out there who love to go to your locals and play in various tournaments. We'll talk about this in greater detail, but let's talk about these sleeves. So these ones are this particular art sleeve, and one thing I do like is you can kind of theme your decks around your sleeves. So this is a Legion's Realms at War deck. It is a Titan deck, and I figured with all of the Titanicity here, this background fits it very well. But once again, it does make the cards feel all, you know, very, I don't want to say washed out, just very white. You know, they have this white border. I do really like the silver art matte sleeves. As you can see, they just have this really nice like shine to them. They have amazing shuffle feel. You know, they basically just feel fantastic. The same as any other matte Dragon Shield sleeves. They don't stick together. They don't particularly slide around too much when you first sleeve them up, because I know that's a thing, right? When you sleeve up your deck for the first time, your very first like couple shuffles, the decks are like very slick. But for the art matte sleeves, at least, not really. They're not really that slick at all. So you can kind of just sleeve them up and then go to town and not have to worry about the decks just kind of like falling over. That's just kind of like a small thing that I like to think about as, you know, a regular card game player. So I like these sleeves a lot, especially if you can find some that fit your style or theme that you want to go with for whatever deck you are building. So like, once again, this one is Prometheus from Legion's Realms at War, and I figure this goes really well with that. These are actually not the sleeves that I wanted to talk about, that are my favorite. I just think these are good, and they're going to be a very good comparison when I talk about the other sleeves that I really like. And before we talk about what are possibly my favorite sleeves of all time, I do want to talk about this innocuous little product. This is the Dragon Shield Life Ledger Score Pad. Now this product is around $10 to $12, so it's a little expensive for what it is, but what you get is a really nice and compact product that you can carry around with you wherever you go if you are playing various card games. Now, this is the same size as a standard trading card. So here we have a Flesh and Blood card. As you can see, exact same size as the Flesh and Blood card, which means that this can go into any of your deck boxes, which is absolutely fantastic. And as you saw before, I pulled this out of one of my deck boxes. So for some games that really require a life pad, this is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It is made out of this kind of like faux leather. It is bound, has this cool dragon symbol. I know there are 3 different color options. There are these 2 options and a black option as well. And you can kind of just see some of the use that I've gotten out of it so far playing some Legions. And I think it's just a very useful product. It does have like this little life pad. You can see who you're against, day, round. So it's just really good for people who are going to events, going to tournaments. This is something that I actually wish that I had going to all of the various calling events in 2021 for Flesh and Blood. Another very interesting, or I don't know, I'd say it's just a nice little bonus about this product is that when you buy it, it actually comes with a couple replacement pads. So it's gonna last a little bit longer than you think, about, you know, 3 times as long, twice as long, because there are 2 replacement pads in every single one of these. So for 10 bucks to get you a pad that's gonna last you a very long time, that's nice and actually fits in your deck boxes, I think is a very cool product. And like I said, I didn't even know this existed, and I imagine most of you don't know it exists either. It's just very simple. I mean, people can just be like, oh, you just grab any piece of paper, but the convenience is just really nice, I gotta say. It's just really nice. So I do recommend this product. It's something that I didn't know that I wanted before I got it, and I definitely want it. So after I run out of these, I'm probably just gonna pick up another one, probably the black one that I'm missing. So I do like this one quite a bit. And here we have, finally, what might just be my absolute favorite sleeves ever made. These, of course, are Dragon Shield sleeves. They are the dual matte sleeves. And now when I heard about the dual matte sleeves, I was just like, okay, they're just matte sleeves, right? They're just gonna be the same as matte, but maybe just slightly different. But after I opened these up and after I started using them, and I have used all of the available colors here, Lagoon, Lightning, Eucalyptus, Snow, and Orchid, I think these are absolutely fantastic. They have the single best shuffle feel I have ever felt in any sleeve, hands down, period. Better than their regular mattes, better than KMC, Legion, Ultimate Guard, Ultra Pro. I've tried all of them. I've tried the Eclipse. I've tried every single sleeve on the market currently, at least regularly, you know, sold sleeves. And these are hands down my favorite sleeves. They just feel so great. And I've tested these all of the colors in a myriad of different decks and a myriad of different games. This color is the Eucalyptus and the white obviously is the Snow. And here we have my Bravo Commoner deck. And as you can see, one of the biggest things are they just look so nice. They look so slick. One of the biggest driving forces for me liking these. Color on one side, but black on the inside, and they look absolutely sleek and fantastic. And I wish more sleeves did this, but oh, these feel absolutely, they feel so nice. They feel thick, but aren't super thick in general, and they just have an absolutely astounding shuffle feel. Once again, they don't slide around after you shuffle them up. They just feel absolutely fantastic. And so here we have some of these Flesh and Blood decks. I like to mix and match the sleeve colors, so we have my Equipment and the Hero as the Eucalyptus and the Snow for the main deck. We have a similar thing going on here for this Lexi deck. This is my Lexi Blitz Commoner deck that is almost entirely foil. Almost every card in this deck is full. I think there's only like 2 missing. And this is one that I really wanted to treat. And I figured since this is an ice deck, we got the Snow, and then we also got the Lagoon color. So it's kind of got this snow theme going on here. Yeah, this is just so nice. Every time I sleeve up a new deck, even if I sleeved it up with other Dragon Shield sleeves, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna swap to some of the dual mattes because they're just so much better. Here we have the dual matte Lightning sleeves that I've been using for one of my latest WeCross decks, just so you can kind of get a different feel on how they work and how they look. And these are just absolutely, they just look phenomenal. Look at that, they look so good. And of course, we have another WeCross deck. This is a mono red WeCross deck, and once again, the sleeves just look absolutely phenomenal. This deck was in different sleeves, and I was like, you know what? I'm spoiling myself with all these other dual mattes. I'm swapping this out to dual mattes. And so I cracked open the Orchid sleeves, which are these ones, and this like nice little pink color that I think works well for WeCross. And so these are the dual matte sleeves. Once again, I think these are absolutely phenomenal. The only thing that I wish they had more colors. That's it. I want more of these sleeves, and I just want more colors. They do have a good loadout here. I think the black ones would be, I don't want to say pointless because you do have the black on the inside and the colored on the other side, but they just feel so nice that I would still buy like a darker back sleeve, like one of their slate ones or something like that. Really recommend these. They're a little bit more expensive than your normal sleeves. I think they're like $13.50 on the website, and I know you can maybe get them cheaper elsewhere. Like I said, I do have a promo code for Dragon Shield in the description down below, but these are absolutely phenomenal sleeves, and you can compare them to the previous sleeves and you can see the difference in how they look and feel, right? So let me take out some of these Legions cards. You can see these Legions cards, absolutely phenomenal artwork, but they have this, they just have a certain feel, right? And they have like this white bordering. Compared that to the nice, sleek looking bordering on these, but they still have the color on the back. Oh, they look phenomenal. Being able to do, I don't know if it's even possible, but being able to do custom sleeves with the dual mattes or any of the art with the dual mattes would be the next step. Those would be absolutely phenomenal. These are already my favorite sleeves on the market, but I'm just trying to think of other ways to improve them. And I would say being able to use these for the custom sleeves, maybe for a little bit more. I would pay for that. I think that would be amazing. To have Red Zone Rogue sleeves with this, like this, oh, it's so nice. Or just to be able to purchase more colors. So that is my review of the Dragon Shield dual matte sleeves, as well as the art matte sleeves and this Life Ledger, which once again, I didn't even know about, and it absolutely blew me away. I think it's super, super useful. If you can find other, little notepads and stuff that, that could work too, but the fact that these just fit right into your deck, they come with replacement notepads, and it's already set up to be, to work well for someone who plays card games with the opponent you're playing against day, round. It's just really nice. It's just really nice, and I think it should be a nice quality of life improvement for a lot of folks playing card games. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out all of those links in the description down below. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of the dual mats or the art mat sleeves, or even if you've heard of this Life Ledger and used it. I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on all of this stuff in the comments down below. But whatever you do, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time for some more card game content. Have a good one all. We'll see you later.